Good morning. It's Stacy from PeonyLaneDesign.com. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If not, click the little blue button. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified. Oh, they're doing road construction by my daughter's school. I freaking hate it. Anyway, I'm gonna go see if there's a check at Vintage Junkie. I can't remember the day. I know Anne-Marie told me. She'll probably comment down below, tell me what day it is. I can't ever remember. It feels like it should be around the time picket is. So then I just go check. I'm just gonna go check. I gotta go anyway. I had to go to the school early this morning. And then the grocery store in Wyoming is having $5.99 for sirloin tip roasts. We don't buy a lot of beef anymore because it's outrageously expensive. So at $5.99 a pound, I kind of got to go get a roast. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, that's a really good price. So I'm going to stop and see if they have any. It's late in the week. Who knows? They probably won't have any. But we can but try. And if I get one, I'm going to take that home and then head over to Pickett and see what's going on. That's it. That's my day. No check. It was just $11 cash, but it said $18 custom. I have no idea what sold. The worst part is I know I put all my items in the computer. So if whoever was working that day had typed in the item number, it would have come up. So $18 custom shouldn't have been $18 custom. Just FYI. I know there were times that I couldn't get the printer to work, but I wrote the number on each one of those tags. So there's no excuse for 18 custom. Everything went in. That's frustrating because now I have no idea what sold. Well, inventory just woof disappears. I'm gonna do an inventory purge anyway. I'm ready to get rid of a bunch of stuff from the garage. I can't look at it anymore. It just gets to that point where you're like, okay, this isn't selling. It's really frustrating moving it around from place to place. It's time to just move it on. Make it someone else's problem for a while. So I need to purge my inventory. Like there's a height chair out there that's been around for years and no one's ever wanted it. And I think it's cool. Like it would be really cool holding a plant on a porch. Maybe I'll just put it on my porch and put a plant on it. I don't know. But it's time for that to go and become somebody else's issue to deal with because I don't want to see it anymore. I don't want to move it anymore. I don't want to deal with it anymore. And there's a couple other pieces in there, same thing. And there are things that my dad decided he needed to give me when my mom passed away that it just needs to go. It has nowhere to go. I don't want to sell it. I'm not interested in trying to make it work. It's got to go. And there's a few lamps that he made that I'm like, those got to go. He made these lamps with toys. I don't like them. I've never sold one. I don't want to put it in. And I want them to go away. So they're going to go away because I'm just tired of moving them around. And I love my dad, and he had an idea, and he ran with it. But when I saw him, I was like, that's a no for me. Like, I would not have authorized him making that lamp. But at the time, we were just like, I was just trying to keep him busy. So if he made a lamp, we gave it a try. I tried it quite a few times. They got to go now. I'm not going to mess around with them anymore. I could part them out. I mean, the parts are still good for a lamp, but it's really frustrating to keep moving it from place to place to place to place to place. Like that just has to go. Just has to go. So that's got to be done before it gets super cold here now. And I asked my husband if I could borrow his trailer, and he freaked out. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna start taking loads somewhere. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be the dump or the Shalom. All right, I'm gonna hit the grocery store, see if they have any roast, and then I'll be on my way to pick it. Not only did they have roasts, I was able to get 2 in my budget. I'm going home, put one in the garage. I'm so freaking excited. Beef for $5.99 a pound. That was unreal. So, like, I read an article yesterday in the Atlantic, I want to say. Anyway, it said that grocery prices haven't gone up, so why are people thinking that it has? And I'm like, who wrote this? Of course grocery prices have gone up. Like, so I started reading it, and their premise was that statistically speaking, our incomes have increased to keep up with the price of the grocery increase, so that it's a wash. Technically, grocery prices haven't gone up. And I wanted to say, some of us haven't had a raise in 3 years, so I'm not sure where you think we got our increase from. Like, those of us down here on the ground, not up in La La Land where this guy's living, are feeling the pinch. You know, I mean, $14 a pound for beef. I can't buy beef. I mean, it's like, that was a huge jump. It went from, normally my buy price for ground beef was $4.99 a pound. I'm like, $4.99 a pound is a good price, and we go get, you know, a bunch of ground beef. We get roasts, they were $4.99 a pound. Ground beef would go down to $1.99, $2.99 a pound on sale. Roasts would be $4.99 a pound. You know, pork would be next to nothing, and now pork is where beef was. Chicken is the only thing that's still mildly reasonable on sale. And it's like, they can't use that as a way of saying grocery prices haven't increased. They haven't increased if you look at your salary increase. I didn't get one. Anyone else out there? Has anyone else's salary kept up with grocery prices? Because I don't think we have. And I'm really pissed off as a journalist that another journalist decided to slant their story that way. I'm furious. Because I'm like, that's irresponsible journalism in my mind. Like, normal human beings trying to make it from week to week at companies that don't want to pay us are feeling the pinch. So for you to write an article that says grocery prices haven't increased, you're doing irresponsible journalism. Anyway, I just went on a rant. Stacy's ranting today. There's a bunch of you who've already switched off. Okay, the blow mold pumpkin sold. Something sold here. Clearly there's a big hole. Other than that, not really seeing. There's some stuff off the mannequin. Not really seeing much else going on. Cards. Some cards sold because that's empty. Let's see what else we got here going on. It's a mess. So after I left yesterday, some stuff went. Awesome. Again, with this, they keep pulling that out and then they just, anyway, let's get it cleaned up. Oh, and I did bring this bag back in. So this was in the car. So we'll take these out. What the hell? Customers are dicks. All right, cleaned up the cards, moved that, added some pieces there. Nothing's changed there. Nothing changed here. Cleaned this up, added a few pieces in here. I think we're ready for the day. Ah! We sold a bunt pan. Remember the bunt pan? That's gone. All right, one bunt pan to go. I stacked Reagan, Ann, and Andy up so they can be seen out of there. Oh yeah, forgot to clean this up. Let's put that away. Better. And then the Twizzler thing was hiding in there. And then it looks like a few more pieces have gone that I didn't see. So this is working out for me. We're going to keep doing this. This mannequin pinned with crap, little smalls, is working. I just put some leaves in the cauldron, so that's full. They were in this little bucket over here, so I'll just move some stuff around, and then I'll work on getting some stuff to bring in tomorrow. Other than that, I hope we're good. I think we're good. Let's see if I work over here today. Friday. 10 to 1. I'm over here in the morning with Joan. Naomi's not gonna be happy. She wanted to work with me today, so. Sorry, I know I'm the best. Everybody wants to work with me. I highly doubt that, but okay. I'm gonna go move my car. All right, it's all over for the day. I'm freaking exhausted. I don't know why. I'm so tired. But wasn't a busy day. Wasn't a hugely busy day. Didn't sell a ton. I did sell a bunch of Tupperware to one lady, and she has decided that she only likes vintage Tupperware. She doesn't like the new Tupperware because it's made in China. I'm like, okay. And she said it's not as good quality, and she wanted my phone number because I said, yeah, I've got more canisters at home. I've got more, I just don't have everything here. And I said, I've got a bunch of Tupperware. And she's like, okay, I'm going to need your number. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to tell you the things that I need. And I'm like, okay, and I'll bring them up here next month then. So she's going to text me the items that she's specifically looking for. She would like the pink canister that I took out. I'm like, okay. Oh my goodness. So she's Tupperware crazy. I got a Tupperware crazy coming in. That's fine with me. Happy to have it. So she's very excited to have found me. I'm like, yeah, I got Tupperware coming out my ears. But yeah, it was a good day. It was a good day. I'm so tired. I don't know why. It's just exhausting sometimes, just working with customers and being up all the time. And for me it is like it's ADHD autism thing, and being masking and being normal because I'm not always normal, and trying to relate to people on their level. Like, I'm very blunt and I say things inappropriately sometimes because it's a black and white thing. It's a very blunt black and white thing. And so my counselor had explained to me that it's an autism thing, and that we just, it's black and white. It's yes and no. There aren't shades of gray. We don't know how to sugarcoat things to say to people. And I have to physically force myself to mask and say things that I'm like, can't I just say, no, that doesn't look good on you. No, I have to say things like, well, I don't know if that's quite right. You know, you have to be nice. You have to be nice. And I want to be nice, but like in my mind, if you just tell me, no, that doesn't look good on you, I'm not hurt. I just want to know if it looks good on me, yes or no. But for some people, they don't want no. They want to hear a nice way of saying no. Does that make sense? And I'm very much a person where you should just tell me that doesn't look good on you. And I'll be like, oh, okay, I won't wear it anymore. But I'm just exhausted by the effort sometimes of masking and fitting in and smiling all the time. And, you know, I smile a lot anyway, but there are sometimes when there's not really something to smile about, and I'm like, okay, smile. It's exhausting. Smiling is exhausting. It's hard for me to be with people. And that's, my husband's never understood that because he's good around people. I'm constantly second guessing everything I'm saying. I have to think a mile a minute to try and stay ahead of saying something stupid or offensive. And it's like, sometimes I fail. I kind of have to forgive myself when I fail. Nothing I can do about it. But it's exhausting. And people don't get it. Like if you're normal or not, if you're neurotypical, that's a good word. If you're not neurodivergent, it might not be a problem for you. So it's just, you may not understand it. I know my husband doesn't, my daughter doesn't, but being around people for an extended period of time exhausts me. So I need to go shut down for the whole rest of tonight. Sold a few things. I need to get some things together to bring in for tomorrow. I'm going to have to get up and go tomorrow morning and fill in. Bottle is driving me crazy. So it is what it is. I gotta fill in the gaps, fill in the holes. So I'm going to have to look around tonight, but I'm so tired I don't want to. I'm going to. I will. Go in and... Oh, they closed the Family Dollar store. Wow. So is that building for sale now? Anyway, that's it for me today. I'm just tired and I want to go home and go to bed. And I have a muscle spasm in my shoulder that's giving me a headache. So I gotta get rid of that today. And for some reason, everybody on the road was like blowing their horn every 5 seconds. And I'm like, that's enough with the horns. Grow some patience. Come on, guys. But anyway, that's it for me today. Thanks for watching, you guys. Happy junkin'. Bye. Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more junkin' videos.